So this failed in the end. What a bummer. Compiler test. Oh, unit test. Wait, how can I disable tests? I thought they were disabled already. So predefined parameters. Let me cut on that. Let's see. What? RTTI. HLSL include tests. SPIRI cogen. SPIRI build the tests. Which one is trying to generate the tests? HLSL. HLSL include tests. Build the tests. Okay, we need to get rid of this. And I guess this one too. Let's try again. Hopefully you should be good to go pretty soon. Okay, 60 to go. It was a few thousand. That was huge to compile, especially on this VM. And the hardware itself, well, it's pretty bad. Not that it's bad, it's just you know, embedded. Oh, hello, kitty. There's a kitty outside. Still very dark right now here. Vulkan versus OpenGL. Which to learn to get started with making graphics? Yeah, I would say OpenGL, definitely. I mean, what's your current level of programming in general? Like if you're good at programming already, you might even want to do Vulkan. It depends on the purpose, you know. So I would say OpenGL, definitely. I'm gonna reply, so whoever comes after. I really need OpenGL to know most of the basics to get started. Render. What did I write? And so yeah, this way you can get started with most of the most of the techniques. You can do shadows, you can do lighting, you can do shaders, you can do everything. You don't have to deal with memory. You know, it's like weird alignments, or you don't even when you don't even know what alignment is. So that's the take. It's just take it easy. Even try to use a very simple SDK. What was the Raylib? Yeah, I would get started with something like Raylib. Raylib seems to be pretty good nowadays. Raylib, and it's got binding for lots of languages. So you can even get started with C# if you're feeling it. Go, whatever this is. Lua. Oh yeah, Lua. I also got the icon. Odin. If you want to go fancy, go, I don't know, Odin, Zig, Rust, more. There's just there is just way too many. So that's the go. Also, learn one of these new languages, but also learn C. So yeah, definitely learn C. Yeah, that's a take. See, this is the architecture. It's pretty good. I don't know. There are examples. So basic window, delta time. Let's see, delta time. This is oh, hello. What do you have going on in here? So many windows. Yeah. So look at this. This is pretty simple. No? That's how you start drawing stuff, and it gives you satisfaction. You want to see what a Vulkan cube looks like? Yeah, you don't want to see. You can look it for yourself, but it's just crazy. You're gonna cry hard. So yeah. What am I doing here, right? So right now I'm trying to find a way to host a server for my game, and this is my game. Oh, by the way, hi 42. I've started pretty early today, so this is what I have going on right now. It's a voxel-based rendering engine, which I am adding multiplayer. It's like Minecraft. It's for VR. It's not VR right now, but for the purpose of development, I also made it flat screen too. So that's what you're looking at. It's developed from scratch in C++. I'm using the Jolt physics engine. I was planning to do my own physics engine, but yeah, time is strict. I'm also using mini audio, more multiplayer coding. Yes. So right now I'm trying to make everything compilable on Alpine. What is using OpenGL or Vulkan or neither? I'm using Vulkan. This is Vulkan, and why am I doing Vulkan, right? Well, if you're doing some low level, like if you're targeting a very specific hardware, if it's a mobile, then Vulkan is a good candidate. if you're doing Windows or desktop programming, if you just want to do something for the desktop, you're not, yeah, you're unlikely gonna be able to max out the hardware that's available. Like I would be able to draw indefinitely, and but on the other hand, on the device, like on the MetaQuest that I'm targeting, that is that's very strict. I have around six. I don't remember. It was 6 or 8 milliseconds of yeah. I have overall 8 milliseconds to finish drawing the whole scene, and it's gonna be rendered twice for the left and for the right eyes. So yeah, that's not a lot of time to have. But on, and also the GPU, there's a battery, and the frame rate required is 120. For a mobile device, that's a lot of things going on, and so Vulkan makes sense to squeeze the most out of the graphics pipeline. On the other hand, if you just wanted to start doing graphics, then it's not, you're going to do worse than OpenGL, so that just don't. But if you want to learn Vulkan, then okay, go for it. If you want to learn how to make a game, then don't. It's gonna be painful for no reason. I've done, so this is my this is an application that I made. Make my VR like at the very start from now. So this is done in OpenGL, and it's a full program where you can paint. It's got windows. It's got the UI is made from scratch. It's very simple, XML driven. It's got all you need to do some sort of art. It's a very basic though. You got undo, redo, layers, color pickers, all the fancy things that you can do on, yeah, blending mode, and I've done all of this in OpenGL, so OpenGL is pretty good. It's still supported, even though Apple says it's deprecated. They still support it, so they can't really get rid of it. Nobody can, and so yeah, that's the take. You can do lots of things, and so OpenGL is definitely not dead. Because under the hood is still pretty good. It will still do way better than any programmer that just starts. You know, you don't. You think you're gonna be able to manage the memory better, but then you just start to. You already have to think about the whole application, and then you also have to deal with the memory management. Like in OpenGL, you just delete an object. You don't need a texture, you just delete it. That's it. In Vulkan, you can delete a texture as long as it's not referenced by anything in the memory, because when you call the destroy texture, it's gonna destroy it right away. On OpenGL, it's gonna mark it for destruction, and on itself it will check whether it's still used by the pipeline, and when it's not used anymore, it will get rid of the memory, and it will just do it under the hood, so you don't have to care about it. But in Vulkan, you have to make sure, you have to put semaphores, you have to put fences, just to make sure that everything is done, not just done, but really done on the hardware level. If you don't do that, and you delete something that is on use right now, you gonna crash the whole application. In some cases, you're gonna crash the operating system. So Vulkan is that low level that it can crash the operating system. It happened to me, and now it's a bit more stable. But in the early days, it was like, okay, I just deadlocked the GPU, and yeah, that wasn't fun. So how long did it take? I'm working on this like 1 hour, 2 hours a day, and I've started. I can look at the time frame on Git. So let's see how many changes I actually made from the beginning. So that's the big commit. It happened on April, May. No, what is after April? May. Yeah, it happened on May. As you can see, like in May, I only got 3 commits. Not much going on really. That is June, 3 commits in June. July, 3. No, July is a bit more involved. So this is where I started getting a bit more. Oh, okay, this is actually fun, and it's finally it's working. And let's see if I can view the patch. So I started creating, add VMA, start implementing shaders. So I implement loading shaders with SpirV. You know, there's a lot of things that go on. With OpenGL, you just have a text shader. You can even embed it in the code. But with Vulkan, you have to pre-compile it, which is also a step, and you will be involved more in CMake. So just make friends with CMake. It's the way to go at the end. CMake, every library supports CMake. And so yeah, that's the amount of, mostly on the weekend. So I think 19 was a weekend. 19 July. Yeah, you can see where where the weekend is. Because I've got my day job, so I don't have much time for it. It's that's the time frame that I have right now. And what I'm currently doing is that I am making multiplayer, and I figure that I want to compile, and at some point it will be distributed. So Windows build doesn't make much of a sense. That's why I'm trying to build it for Linux. And I was trying to find a very small distribution, and I learned about Alpine. I never did anything about with it really, but it's damn small. That's crazy, but it has nothing in it, so it's just UI. Not UI. I mean, it's just text. Wait, I finished compiling it. Let me just quickly do a Ninja install. Is it Ninja install? Yes. Ninja install. So with this, I should have all the things that I need to actually build it. Oh no, bro! What is that? Cannot find build bin llvm.as. What is that? Root directory shader build. But have you not compiled it? Ninja failed. How did you fail? Job failed. Bro. So does that mean that I DXC? I don't have DXC? No, I don't have it. So well, definitely likes, OpenGL. Do you work like freelancer or have a job in programming? Yeah, I do have a job in programming. I actually work at Leave. Leave.tv. I think it's still TV. Work at Leave.tv. We make mixed reality capture. So we are developing this this tablet thing that you can have in games like Gorilla Tag, and that's and many other games. I think there should be there should be a trailer or something. It might be too high. So you see, we make this thing as a base, and then every game customizes it a little bit, and we make the under hood technology. I mostly work on the video and the binding between the video the rendering and the video encoding, so everything that is low level. And yeah, we have some other folks doing the design and all the cuteness and the gameplay, the integration, and that kind of stuff. It's pretty cool stuff, yeah. So that's who made the tablets in VR. I did. So I studied at university, computer science. We even had game design. We had a few game design courses, but really, it's not the university. University is cool. So if you can do it, just do it. It's a very cool place. You will find cool people, and you'll learn stuff. It's not gonna be the stuff that will change your life. They're definitely not. But you might find people that are you get inspired with or from. There are game development schools. They are pretty pricey. They might be good, but I think nowadays, nowadays the difference is the willing. You know, it's if you want to learn something, just you have all the tools. When I started, this was the only website that provided OpenGL. At that time, there wasn't even anything about DirectX. I don't even know if DirectX was something at this year. And so this is a very old school looking website, as you can tell. And I don't remember. It was pre-2000. I don't know when I started doing graphics programming, and there was nothing about it. It was some like this magical field where I don't know how people happened to get into. Also, being born in Italy, where there is not really much technology going on, and it's a pretty old school and artisan. Yeah, it's like arts and artisans doing things and food, but not a lot of technology going on. So there are just a few game development studios, very few, like couple probably, and then some very small ones. They are pretty small. I mean, just you're not gonna get into any of them. And that's it. Right now, there are so many tools. Look at this. This is AI. You can just get started. And in a couple of days, you might even know how to do simple render. In a couple of weeks, you can do a game already. So that is, but don't abuse it. So just also understand what you're doing. Anyway, install cannot find. What's wrong with you? Installing user. What does that mean? LVMAS. CMake process cannot find the compiled executable in the expected location. Make Ninja. Yeah, just did Ninja. I just ninja it. J4. How many cores does it have? What? Still didn't finish compiling. How many times do I have to run? Yeah, that's... I don't see... Ninja install. Yep, no, what? Install the project, install configuration. Oh, what? Wait. Why are you trying to install all that stuff? I don't want the libraries. Oh, I just want the beans. DXC. So let me check. What do we have now? We have bean, leaves, projects. CMake install. You can safely rerun installation command. CMake install. Oh, this was faster. What happened? Yep. Nope. Build bean LLVM AS. LLVM AS. So ls bean. What's in bean? LLVM config opt. Why there's no as? Table gen opt verify. That's so weird. Just build it. Ah. I don't want to rebuild everything from scratch. So tests are disabled. I just need the executable. DXC. Wait, what? Clang, LLVM, architecture. Bro, what? Really? Can I just download it? Download LLVM binary package. It's on GitHub. Don't tell me. I spent so long. Okay. DXC. On GitHub. What is it called? DirectX. It's right here. Okay, let's see. Release Linux DXC. Is this gonna compile though? Copy link. If this is gonna compile, I just wasted so much time. Cd. Now, wget this big boy. Let's see. Saved. Okay. Linux. What is it? Is it tar? Tar extract purpose file Linux. Oh no, I did it again. And it's all here. So let's try to execute bean dxc, and it's not gonna run it. dxc was not found. Maybe because it needs to be executable. What? chmod not found? How do you change? How do you change executable mode? How do you how do you make in Alpine Okay, this chat is getting slower and slower. I think it's a problem with the context window. The chat is just too long. And why doesn't it have a scroll bar? That would be handy. I don't want to keep scrolling with the... Okay, you can stop there, please. Now let's try again. Oh, wait, did I type it wrong? Ah, okay. Damn it. But still doesn't work. For all... +6 is not enough. Owner, for the owner. And nope. That is executable, but it does not execute here, at least. But the one here does. Cool. So this one works, and I guess it's just not compatible. Why am I even using Alpine at this point? It's so different. But so we are almost there. So let's go back to direct bean ls and ls bean. So I guess I'm just gonna move or copy all that is in here in user local bean. Boom. And that should be enough to go back to projects, Linux. And then there's build. How did I do the build from here? So this is all the XC stuff. Okay, before that, CMake build. Okay, this was my build. And still failing because it can't find something. Oh, DX compiled DLL. What? Failed to load. DX compiled DLL failed to load. I think it doesn't mean DLL. Yeah, it probably doesn't mean DLL, but let's go in build and ls. It might be missing something. External CMake lib ls lib dx compiler .so. Okay, it's probably missing those. I don't need the static libraries. The XIL, what are those? Folders. I think they're folders, yes. Yeah, so copy lib all.so into user lib, local lib. Now let's go back to choppy projects Linux. What? No, change there and rerun the build. Spear V reflect. Spear V, which. Wait, what? What is that? Build stopped, not found. glm.o. What are you doing? Spear V reflect. Oh, there's no Spear V reflect. Oh boy. Oh yeah, Spear V reflect is not part. Oh gosh. Spear V reflect. We're gonna need that too. So I'm going through all the things that I've already done on Ubuntu, but it was a bit easier. So now we need to build Spear V reflect. I'm just regretting of choosing Alpine at this point. I could have just sent what I've already have built. So let's grab this guy. It has Git modules for the test. We don't need the tests. Now back to root, git clone, SpearReflect, cd in SpearReflect. What do we have? There is cmake. Now make dir build. There's no build, right? Okay. What about building? Let's open the cmake. Test is off. Executable is on. Static libs off. Reflect install is on. Good. This seems to be well thought. So we're gonna do a cmake out, and the generator is gonna be Ninja. Go for it. Or like this? No? Oh, we're not in build. There you go. Ninja J4. Okay, pretty good. And now Ninja install local bean SpearReflect. That's good. And we have, now let's go back on Choppy projects, Linux, and cmake build. All right, shaders are done. Now it's gonna build. Building. I wonder if I can open another window. Stop. Okay, just keep an eye on what's going on. Does it not have edge top? APK add edge top. Yeah, let's get. Okay, that's better. All right, all cores working hard. It's doing plenty of compilations. Use static. I don't even need juice. Okay, data channel. It's the library for the WebRTC communication and WebSockets. So we are getting very close. I hope the compilation will succeed. There should be no reason for it not to. I also want to dump whole history and create a guide file, because this has been a crazy ride. Like all the things that are missing and the things that need to be compiled and built. I don't know. Maybe I need the package. By the way, why am I even using Alpine at this point? That's a crazy question to do afterwards, after the fact. Oh, I can just have a little chat. So, is Alpine a good choice for hosting multiplayer server? Alpine Linux can be a good choice for hosting multiplayer, particularly when used with Docker container or resource-contained hardware. However, it comes with a major trade-off: compatibility. Extremely low overhead, Alpine is built around BZBox and Musel C library. Yeah, make it simpler, smaller, and lighter than other distribution like Debian or Ubuntu. This leaves more RAM and CPU available for the actual game. Security is the small footprint, making it much smaller attack surface out of the box. Fewer pre-installed utilities. Container optimization. Alpine is the most popular based. Yeah, image for Docker containers. Okay. Why Alpine may be a poor choice? Compatibility warning. That's the single biggest issue with Alpine for server hosting is it uses each of its Musel C library instead of the widely used glibc. Compatibility issues: most compiled Linux game servers binaries and proprietary software are built and tested against glibc. If your game executable is compiled binary, not a script, may not run at all on Alpine due to difference in C library. Yeah, that's it, right? Depends on the headache. You might have to manually install compatibility layers, decompat, or even compile the server software from source and make it work, which requires a much deeper understanding of Linux. Not that much. I mean, I made it compile and not a Linux guy. But yeah, this first time trying to go out of Ubuntu, and I would say I didn't know much of these things, but it totally makes sense because the image that I've used, it was like 200 megabytes. Pretty cool. Installation, I don't even know how much I've used of the total disk. App search, filter, tree, sort by. Nice. Okay, this doesn't. And building. Okay, it's building Jolt now. Nice. Very close, very close. 347, 493. Well, not very close, but getting closer. And I hope it's not gonna end up too big. Because right now it's, yeah, it is a bit big. Oh wait, I didn't even make it release. I should have made it release build. I also need to recompile. Okay, so the next step that I'm not gonna do right now is to have a proper build system. I don't know where to start from. Should I use my... Yeah, I should probably come up with a single button deployment system where I just start the process and it rolls the whole update. And yeah, but I will also need a web server that acts as an entry point. So I will definitely have to fiddle around with containers. So a container to run a single server, so a single world server, and then a container that acts as an orchestrator. And there might be already... Yeah, there might be already pre-existing things that do orchestration. All right, it's time for school. Gonna go and wake up the kid and do the school routine. So I guess I'm gonna see you later. I might do another session at 8 and continue with this process. So I'm gonna say you bye for now. It doesn't make sense to just hold the stream for that long. And I will see you later. And if you're new, just join on Discord, and I might publish some updates. So for now, see you later.